of fear.
You deserved what you got! You were hurting Mr. Bryant's animals and you deserved it! We've got ways of taking care of snitches. We don't like finks.
Hey, that's enough of that. Ricky, come on. Tim, get out. I want all of you in my office in 5 minutes. Hey, you okay? Huh? All right? Thanks. What happened?
Excuse me, Laura. Have to have your permission for these releases. And don't forget today at 4 o'clock we have that Walters interview. Hey, Billy, that's some shiner.
I can take Billy for the rest of the afternoon if you're going to be too busy.
Thanks, but Paul can take the interview. So, Billy, are you sure you're all right?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me what happened this time?
It was nothing.
It had to be something.
It was no big deal.
It is to me. Billy? Why don't you go out and have Lois put some ice on that eye? Maybe I can get some straight answers from Mr. Bryant. Hold my calls, Lois.
Yes, Mrs. Stewart.
I guess it's not very easy bringing up a boy all by yourself.
Well, this is a demanding job, but it will pay Billy's way through college. If he can get his grades up. Oh, I don't know. His schoolwork seems to be going downhill lately.
Well, not my class. It's the brightest kid I've got.
That's because of the animals. He seems to relate better to animals than he does to people.
Well, he'll grow out of that.
I just can't seem to get through to him lately. You know, I plan special things and they just don't work out. The school counselor suggested a semester at boarding school.
I know of a place out west, sort of ranch type. Horses riding.
No. Billy has never adjusted to his father's death. I mean, if I sent him away to be with strangers, it would break his heart.
What about relatives, grandparents?
My parents are dead. So are Roger's.
Oh, that's too bad. Laura, I hope I'm not interfering. But I think what Billy really needs right now is a strong male image. A firm hand.
Well, there is someone. My great-uncle, Abe Zook. He lives on a farm somewhere in Pennsylvania. Grows herbs. He sends us some every now and again.
Well, I think Billy would be in his element on a farm.
I don't know. Uncle Zook knows animals, but I'm not so sure he knows kids. But apparently, neither do I.
Maybe it's worth a try.
Look, hex signs. That's a local superstition. In Pennsylvania Dutch country, farmers paint hex signs on their barns to ward off bad luck.
Look at that. Maybe your uncle will teach you to drive a buggy like that.
Hello?
Hi. You kids know where Abe Zook lives?
You look for the Brocker?
Is that what you call a farmer around here?
A Brocker is something else again. No one is going there.
Why not? What's wrong?
It makes half a mile to the stump of the big oak. There, the lane to his place goes off.
Thank you.
Better it is that you come away before it makes dark.
Oh, I remember once when I was a little girl, I was real sick. And Uncle Zook came and fed me herb teas and told me long stories. And I remember looking up at him and thinking he was the tallest man in the whole world.
So, this is the young man who's not liking the school books. Wants to be with animals instead.
Is it all right if I pet him?
Well, let Master decide when it is all right. You'll be staying to supper?
Another time, Mr. Zook. I don't want to get lost here at night. The roads aren't too good or well marked.
Which is how we are liking it.
Come over here, Wasser.
This is so hard, Uncle Zook. I'm gonna miss him so much.
Oh,
Well, you grew up,
yeah.
as I thought you would.
Oh, yeah, nice dog.
So I think will he.
Yes, you're a good boy. Yes, sir. Oh.
Well, I can see you're going to be good buddies. I guess you won't mind the company either. Must be kind of lonely living out here all by yourself.
For a long time, I was living with John Stoltzfus, the great hex doctor who was my teacher, until the police took him away.
Why'd they do that?
Well, they're saying it was against the law to be using the potions he knew. Stoltzfus, you see, knew black magic, well, like all hex doctors. Sometimes he used it.
Are you a hex doctor, too?
No, I am a Braucher boy. One who was healing with herbs. And sometimes laying on hands. I practice only white magic, although Stoltzfus taught me the black arts as well. He even had the gift of talking to animals.
Can you talk to animals, too?
Some.
A raven.
His name was Grip.
Come here, Grip. Hey, don't. Hey, why'd you do that?
To see you jump, he likes to tease. If he makes the do it again, grab him by the beak.
Gotcha. Now he doesn't like me.
Liking takes time, Willem.
Laura, he really is in his element here, you know. Come on. I think we should get out of here before it gets to be too tough for both of you.
First, he must learn he cannot bully you. Then he respects you.
Billy?
You going now, Mom?
Yeah. Now listen, don't worry about your pets, because I wrote down what to feed them and how much. And I'll write you a lot. And also, I put a pad and envelopes in your suitcase. So if you want anything, just write. I love you so much.
goodbyes quick now, boy. Makes dark soon. There's still the milking we must do.
Bye, Mom. So long, Mr. Bryant. I never milked a cow before.
Well, now's a good time to be learning about milking cows.
Wasser's sure a funny name for a dog. What's it mean?
Water. Witches are not liking water, so they do not bother him.
Witches? They're only in fairy tales.
Say so? I will finish. You were some handy the first time at milking.
Is it okay if I look around outside?
But do not in the woods be going yet.
He almost got one of the chickens.
It's dark too soon to track them. Stay, I say. He knows it is a werewolf.
Take it easy, boy. Werewolves are only in horror movies.
You have much to learn. When a hex doctor dies, if he is not having this plant they call wolfsbane, he becomes a werewolfen. Walks by night. Ah, such a one. There's Nelson Ryemeyer. I hear his wolf calls at night. Know he is coming to take me with him. But over his eye have the wolfsbane.
He's got to be kidding, right, Wasser?
Ah, fresh from the spring. Never are you tasting such water in this city.
Oh, that's for sure. A great horned owl. Well, what are you gonna do with him?
Keeping him. For selling to hunters.
What for?
Crow decoy. They chain him to a pole so, then when the crows come down to drive him off, hunters shoot the crow.
It's a terrible thing to do to him.
By me, it makes great trouble. Stealing chickens. I'm getting from them $10, which is paying me some back.
It isn't fair to cage him up when he didn't know he was doing anything wrong. Look, I'll give you the $10 for him. I don't have it right now, but I can write and ask my mom.
What would you be doing with a great horned owl?
Well, he should be free.
Oh, boy, it is better so. You must try to understand I cannot let him go, or he will be killing more chickens.
I thought there were laws against killing animals for their skins.
Some. I'm a wild crafter, Willem, who is living off the land. Animals and plants were put in this earth for man to be using.
Well, if people keep on destroying them, there won't be any left.
Yeah, well, I'm only using just what is needed for filling the stomach. Here. Eat yourself full.
I'm not hungry.
Boy, I would hope that we could be friends. But to let the owl go is not reasonable. See, you are from the city. You do not understand such things yet.
Yeah, well, I'll never understand them.
Where you wash, where the water is running out of the spring house.
It's okay, you're free. Now come on, fly. Would you be quiet? Do you want him to hear you? Now clear out, will ya? Can't you understand I'm trying to help you? Now shoo. Boy, you're stupid. Go on. Go on. Help! Help! Get off! Help! Help!
Stay still. I will do it. Easy. Easy. All right. Now get out of here. Make fast. Spitzer-Wederick. Fontaine makes for the bleeding to stop. And soldier's herb is easing some of the pain.
But what about the owl? He didn't hurt him, did you?
After what he is doing to you, why would you care?
He was just scared. He was just trying to defend himself. Mr. Bryant, he's my teacher at school. He calls it fear biting.
The owl makes well. I am spited at you, boy. Telling your mother you'll be safe with me, I am. Such a scare you gave me, I'm wonderfully spited. Fresh from the spring. Never you tasted such water in this city. Safe here. Werewolf and dare not come where there is wolfsbane. Yeah, just go help Fosser.
Oh, Dad, I miss you so much. you have to go and get yourself killed. This place really scares me. It hurts, Dad. It hurts something awful. I know you used to say that you can rise above the pain if you really try. Well, I'm trying, Dad. I really am trying to rise above it.
Soldiers, Abe? What was it you were doing, boy?
Going away from the pain.
Well, never do such again. You were breathing in a very strange way. Closing your eyes now and thinking of the pain going out of the body. May it please God to help us make this child as he was before the hurt.
It works. I feel better.
Have I not told you? I am a Whelchel. You are full much tired, boy. An easy day it has not been for you. So I am thinking maybe you've earned the out.
You mean he's really mine?
Yeah, but not for setting free. Everything on the farm must be earning its own keep. So he must be trained to hunt for us and for himself.
Oh, it's a deal.
I am old. I know more about dogs and birds than boys, but maybe we'll learn together, hmm? Ike Yoder it is only.
An Auslander?
My great-nephew, Willem, now is living with me.
Huh.
Yeah, well, it makes trouble with you, Yoder?
3 more sheep killed last night. By the wolf and the dog, I'm thinking. 3 weeks I'm waiting with the gun for them, but never they're coming then.
They're smart, those werewolfen.
We run them down with the dogs. You bring Wasser?
Yeah, he knows their scent. Maybe the other dogs will not be sure and will go after the deer and the fox, but not Wasser.
Yeah, he's the best. Better even than my old Blue.
I'll be leaving the dead sheep alone. Then tonight, when they come back to feed, the trail will be fresh.
Yeah.
Isaac! Did the squealer find your trail there?
Not yet. But he will.
Hi, I'm Jim Stoltzfus.
Are you related to John Stoltzfus, the Hex Doctor?
He was my uncle. None of that rubbed off, though. I was born around here, but I've been away so long they consider me an Auslander, too. They don't much like game wardens poking around. It interferes with their poaching out of season. Yeah. This track's longer than a dog's. The mark on the outside's bigger, too. It's a wolf, all right. Looks like a big one.
Well, the one I saw yesterday was silver. But how could a wolf get way up here in Pennsylvania?
2 or 3 times before such an animal has come. But only when an evil Whelchel dies.
No. It's probably just some soldier at the army base brought him in as a pet.
Isaac! Marshal has the scent.
To Swannenberg's woods they are going.
We will go around to 5 Points.
Soon you will learn their voices, Willem. Rock and Squealer split over in that direction. Listen now. This wasser's still on the scent. Blue also. Take a look.
Yeah, the dogs he takes in the circle to confuse them.
They're heading for the woods, maybe.
I'll take Spot down and put him on the trail again.
Stop dreaming, boy. It makes the rain soon. Wash up the trail away. Make still yet.
No, don't shoot!
Wrong you were in the head, boy. Do you know what you've done?
Yeah, I just saved him from getting killed. I had to. I know just how Wolf feels with all those dogs running after him. I know just how he feels.
Tomorrow I will be getting more wolfsbane. That animal has put a hex on you.
Sorry. I guess I wasn't paying any attention. Did you say something?
Ruderbossen, this is. Although children are calling it mosquito plant. Well, the same it is with Wilhelm and Billy. So all things are really two. Say not?
I don't get it.
Well, you are two people. One, other people see, the other's inside. Mostly they stay together like two sides of a coin, but sometimes they separate.
Sometimes?
Lord John Stoltzfus had also. But there is a peril in it.
I don't feel the pain.
Well, in this room where it is safe, it's not so bad. But in the woods is a different matter. When the senses have flown, there is nothing to warn the body of danger.
I never thought of that.
Be thinking of it.
Zook, you look greatly spited.
Poachers are stealing from my traps. Swannenberg's, I'm thinking.
So one day soon you will be rigging traps to catch them?
Come in, have a seat.
Inside is my granddaughter, Robin. By her in the city, great trouble comes. They're calling it rheumatic fever. It makes weak the heart. I am thinking that you can be of great help to her. But she has heard tales in the city that makes her fear Brauchus.
There's no need to be scared. My hand was clawed up something awful, and Uncle Zook put his hands on it. Felt kind of funny, all warm and tingly. And the pain just went away. It's almost well now.
Let Wilhelm cure the fear. That's cold cider in the spring house.
That's full friendly of you.
Now, I will be giving you a jar of tea, which she should be taking each night, and telling herself she is feeling better. And soon she will be back in school and running, playing games.
Go ahead, peck all you want. I got boots on now.
Is he saving for a rainy day?
I guess so. Now, Grip, if you're not going to eat it, I'm not going to share it with you anymore.
Only an Auslander from the city would be talking to dumb animals.
He's not dumb.
And I'm not an Auslander. I was born here same as you before I moved away, Mark Swannenberg.
And Uncle Zook talks to Grip, and he's a Braucher.
Yeah? Well, my father's the smartest farmer in Pennsylvania. And he says, to talk to a bird takes the brain of a bird.
You better not be saying that to Uncle Zook. He's gonna get hexed.
Hey, what is this? If you don't want him hurt, get him away. I mean it. Oh, you're lucky. But if you're staying here until you're better, we'll settle this. You tell your uncle, the Braucher, that Hans Swannenberg will pay him $10 to trap the fox that's stealing our chickens.
Well, if your father's so smart, why doesn't he trap the fox?
There's planning to be done. Abe Zook is not doing that.
Anyway, why would he want to help anyone who's been poaching from his traps?
If you're saying any such things when the hand is well, you're gonna be sorry. And if you're flying close to our barn, you'll fly no more.
Well, saying that you're not an Auslander, guess that makes you a bird brain, doesn't it? Your father said it, not me. Almost be tame to play with a dog like that.
Ah, they are the forsaken ones. outcasts. One is a dog, it is true. A female, I think. She was tame until the other put his mark on her. One night I saw him, and he looked at me with the yellow eyes, and I know him for what he is. Werewolf. You are lucky he did not catch your scent.
You call them werewolves, and you say you have to keep them off with the wolfsbane. But then you say you can run them down with dogs. Now, if they're really werewolves, how can you do that?
Because an animal is a werewolf is not to say that he cannot be killed, but only that he is having powers within him that other animals are not having. Well, I am a Brauker because I have powers within me to heal, yet I can be killed. Or followed by dogs. So can you.
Come on down, Dracula. Come get your meat. Good, Dracula. Good boy. Won't be long now until we go hunting.
If you take him to the woods, always stay close. If he misses his prey, he'll like to treat a rest. And if you're not calling him down, he will go hunting by himself. And if he eats his full, you won't coax him with meat. Well, to Swannenberg's woods I'm going now to see if the fox has yet come.
Oh, I'll do that for you, Uncle Zook. I wish I could make you understand that I just want to be friends. But I can't even get close to you. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe there is a way I can get close to you. Why, I could even pet you. I wonder if it just works when you're hurting, or... I'm gonna go out now. You're colorblind, like a dog. You can't make me out over there until I move away from the tree. No wonder you get spooked sometimes. I've never seen any dogs like that around here. I've got to get back.
Games you're playing. Dangerous games. I've been watching for the signs, Willem. You are following these creatures, and they are following you.
Well, she eats the food I give her. They're getting tamer.
Yeah, I can see how tame.
Well, today was different.
They are protecting their range because she is soon to whelp. She will be hiding from you now and then, and she will fight to protect her young.
Well, couldn't you put a spell on him or something so that he'd like me and I could tame one?
You are uncommon queer in the head, boy. Thinking to make a pet of a werewolfin'?
Rusty?
got some venison for you. Go ahead, take it. And I've got some of Uncle Zook's herb broth. It'll make you feel better. And I've got some ointment here, too, if you'd just let me get a little closer. Take it easy. There. Now I don't look so big and scary, do I? I'm sorry you're hurt. I just wish you'd let me help you. Just let me get some salve on the wound. Okay? If that's the way you want it. Uncle Zook's wrong, Wolf. You know I want to be friends, don't you? Yeah, I guess you do. Or else you would have jumped me. Here you go.
Where you find?
Well, I didn't figure it'd be out here in the open if you'd shot it out of season.
60 years I'm living off the land. Now coming young men to tell me when I should hunt.
Look, if everybody was allowed to hunt whenever they wanted to, there wouldn't be any game left. Right, Billy? But I didn't come here just snooping. We've had some reports of stock killed. Calves, sheep, hamstrung and left to die.
Yeah, we're having no such trouble here.
What about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably that wolf and dog that killed the sheep.
No. A pack of dogs. They killed the sheep, too.
Son, you saw the wolf tracks over at Ike Yoder's. That's where the hounds picked up the scent.
They came the night after. Look, Mr. Stoltzfus, I know their territory, and I know what they eat. Wild game, and that's not against the law.
Well, since you know so much about them, maybe you could help me trap them. There is a reward out, you know.
And I thought you were supposed to try and save the wild animals. Why don't you go and get the dogs? There's a husky and a Doberman.
Around here?
Yeah, I am seeing dog tracks at the bodies of the doe and the buck.
Well, I'll take your word for that, Zook.
Huh?
Mr. Stoltzfus?
Yeah, Billy?
How come do dogs turn wild?
Well, sometimes city people buy dogs that are too big or too much for them. Then they take them out into the country and just turn them loose.
That's a terrible thing to do.
Yeah. The dogs can't fend for themselves, so they form packs to help feed the whole pack. But sometimes the killing's just senseless. It's out of anger at having been turned loose. And I end up having to kill them.
Your own eyes? You were seeing these wild dogs? How do you know of them?
Wolf knew. He scented them and he remembered. The picture just jumped into his mind. It was like a kaleidoscope and...
Black magic? I tell you, the spirit of Nelson Ryan, the evil broker, is in that animal. He has put his mark on you and will take you away.
It wasn't him, it was me. I just wanted to know how Wolf's mind works.
It's all goes out. You're making one with him. I am thinking to send you home to the city now.
It's not my home. Mom doesn't even want me.
It is not that she does not want you. She does not understand you. I understand you all too well.
And now you want to be rid of me, too. And the ones that do like me, well, they all go away, like Dad and Wolf. Well, I don't care. I just don't care what happens to me anymore.
I thought to send you away because I do care, Wilhelm. When I was a boy, I too had such feelings as you. Now some are lost, but I am remembering them, so I am letting you stay on one condition.
What's that?
You must swear you will never go out of body again.
Oh, I'll do whatever you say, Uncle Zook.
Do not be thinking this is an old man's foolish talk. They have put a mark on you, Wilhelm.
Beginning tomorrow night, NBC presents this season's outstanding television event, Backstairs at the White House. Share the private moments of 8 first families as viewed by the people who served them. Right now, stay tuned for Centennial, when the dramatic truth about the Wendells is finally discovered next. Then Bob Hope teams up with Debbie and Pat Boone, Sammy Davis Jr. and Debbie Reynolds for a comedy and song-filled Bob Hope special tonight.